So what was the first thing you booked?
It was a Arby's commercial, and I got the job, and it was a SAG job.
Oh wow! Right away.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. The first job I booked was another Stars commercial.
What?
Yeah,
that's too funny.
And it was we shot it in like Echo Park, I think, and it was non-union, and it would run on their channel like in between movies. You know, it was like a little Stars promo,
right?
And then the second thing I booked that was SAG was Arby's, and I booked it because I was able to drive a ski boat.
What?
Because on my resume it had skills.
Yeah, Weezer equals rock music.
Like get rid of that. Like
boat driving.
Boat driving. I built a fence once with my stepfather, so I have fence building.
Sure.
I have some accents, kind of. I play softball, baseball, and like fence and and ski boat driving was one of them.
Yeah.
And so that's how I got the gig.
That's amazing.
I had to drive a ski boat on this lake in San Dimas.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so easy to drive a ski boat.
And that was and it is. It really is. Until you have to stop. Until you have to slow down pulling skiers behind me.
That's true.
Yeah.
So the commercial was you pulling skiers and that sold Arby's roast beef?
They needed someone to drive the boat.
But I don't get it. What was the point of the commercial?
Here's the bit of the commercial. It's like these like the stunt skiers on the lake, and they're like waving, and it's like a ski show, and they crash. Like we hit a bump.
Sure.
And it shows, and the camera shows the drivers, and it's me and this other guy thinking about Arby's. We have the Arby's logo.
Oh, funny.
We have the Arby's logo above our head, and we're just happy.
Hilarious.
Not paying attention to these skiers that were pulling.
That's hilarious.
And that was it.
And that got you in the union.
I was Taft-Hartley, and then I think like 3 months later, I booked a Denny's commercial.
So you pretty much were union from the get-go then.
Yeah,
almost.
I got super lucky. Yeah.
You consider that lucky?
100%.
Yeah. Because this was back when most of the commercials were union?
I think so. And back then, and still is today, SAG was a big deal to me. I wanted to be in the union.
No, I get that, but I'm just so curious with how the industry is right now. It seems like a lot of people are trying to delay it, you know what I mean? Because the moment... Like, George McAuliffe, he's a mutual friend of ours. He just got in the union. He's like, I haven't had an audition since I shot that commercial 4 months ago. You know what I mean? So it's
he will.
Right.
But, he will.
But I assume...
I understand the frustration, yeah.
But I assume back then you probably you shot that, and then got Denny's, and then got a bunch more auditions pretty quickly right away.
Absolutely. Yeah. It
sucks.
And my wife, who was my girlfriend, she paid the fee to get in, which was much cheaper than it is now.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good thing too.
Like half of what it is now. And she, put on her credit card, and I got in.
I agree with you. Like, I want to get in the union too, because I've met with like the few theatrical reps I've met with are like, I can't rep you until you're in the union type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it is a benefit, but it's one of those problems too where you miss out on all this $2,000 commercial gigs here and there. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't want to just be a commercial actor.
Right.
And I didn't even know what a commercial actor was back then. I just wanted
Was it
to
not so
work.
much differentiated? Or did you just not? You weren't.
I didn't
aware
even
of it?
think about it.
Yeah.
I didn't. I'd never thought about being a commercial actor, much less being an actor, much less being a professional. You know. So it was just. I knew I wanted to do TV and movies, and I still want to. I still strive to be that.
And that's a big step towards it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I knew I couldn't be non-union if I wanted to be on Law and Order.
Is that what you wanted to be?
Well, I'm just picking a show in general. On Will and Grace.
I'd love to be a lead in Law and Order.
I couldn't be on Will and Grace if I wasn't in SAG.